started to stream back, so yeah, because we had some issues. So like, yeah, we had some issues and stuff. So I'm live right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna be playing. I'm just gonna be doing stuff so I can get a lot of VC and all that. So see y'all later. Who?
But another size-up option for NBA 2K24 are the breakdown combos. With these, you can trigger up entire series of dribble moves by simply flicking the Pro Stick up once. Each player has a normal breakdown combo and an aggressive one. Hold down the sprint and flick the Pro Stick up for the aggressive breakdown combo. These are generally a little more explosive and create more movement to get your defender to shift. You can interrupt a breakdown combo anytime with a step back, spin, launch, or any other move to keep the defenders guessing. If you're coming downhill or attacking off the drive, flicking the Pro Stick in different directions will give you different types of moves. Quick double throws on the Pro Stick will give you unique moving double crosses as well, so make sure to explore the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Valentine out there with Okongwu. And it's Jefferson in at the three, the small forward. And for the Suns, the big three for the Suns all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the four. Isaiah Stewart out there with Mr. Clutch. Nearing the midway point of the season now, GA, what do you think is most important for teams to focus on at this point?
I think just trying to establish overall continuity. You want to head into the second half of the season with some momentum behind you, as well as just general confidence.
It's Jefferson outside, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebound, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, you have to crash the glass on both sides of the floor, and they didn't get the job done in terms of creating second chance opportunities.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Young against Booker. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Shot to stop the run. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Traps in the train. Mr. Clutch has got 5.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. And he's good on the second. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to punt. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Knocks it loose. Murray dishes to Valentine. Back to Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Wow, if Murray can hit that one with any kind of consistency, watch out.
Clearly a foul.
Jefferson, first personal foul, first team foul.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Number 31.
That's good for Mr. Clutch. No free throws good for Mr. Clutch. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Murray up on top. He's covered by Beal. Murray, the pass to Valentine. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Second team foul.
And there's the foul against Phoenix. For Atlanta, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Valentine. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Suns leading by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
That's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
The Hawks trail by 7. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Murray with it, guarded now by Durant. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he converts the lead. Mr. Clutch has got 12.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. As Abuki's checked in, Olynyk comes in for Kevin Durant. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Melodon in for Booker. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Whether wide open or with a man right up in his face, Bogdanovich shows nice touch with the 3-ball.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks trail by 6. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got his second basket. Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the 3-ball is good.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Ball's knocked loose. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Sweet little floater. Mr. Clutch has got 19 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Everybody thought he was back.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. The Suns making a switch here.
Stevens, Goodwin.
Here's Young. He had 34 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
They need this. No good that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And the three-point shot has been big for him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second. Making some changes here. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Little. Then there's Melodon. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Stewart in at the 5 roaming the paint. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against Dallas played phenomenal. He added 37 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to...
And that's a rugged play.
That one was big time.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. Right wing. Here's Woolridge. Here's Lopez. And easy 2 points on the layup. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix. Woolridge inside. Takes it off the glass. Woolridge has got 6 points in the quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Hawks trail by 14. Another steal. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Mr. Clutch has got 33 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
With the floater, and he sinks the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 35 in the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Young way outside, and the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Phoenix out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with Valentine. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward position.
If you give him enough room, Durant won't hesitate to throw it down.
Pass to Jefferson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Trae Young.
Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he has just been in the flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The Hawks trail by 20. They get a hand on it. Passes it to Okongwu. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. And the top by Jefferson.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball.
And it's Murray with the jam.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide open guy.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Puts up a deep 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Hawks trail by 20. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Valentine kicks to Jefferson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Jefferson's got 7 points here in this quarter. Booker the pass to Mr. Clutch. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Okongwu. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
I love that Trae Young puts his passes on target and in spots where his teammates are comfortable playing.
Good on the shot. Mr. Clutch has got 49 points in the game.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in
I can barely hear you, bro.
this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
I can barely hear you. I can't hear you.
Murray scanning the floor. Over Stewart. Murray, no good. Suns leading by 20.
I know, but like...
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. As Abuki's checked in, and it's Nasir Little in for Durant. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Young pass to Hunter. Now here's Bay. He has yet to score. Young with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
To the middle. Here's Mr. Clutch. And another one.
and this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The pass to Lopez. Hunter on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Goodwin feeling it out. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to
Substitution on the court.
Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Maledon in for Goodwin. So it's Durant sitting on the bench. This is who Frank Vogel is out there. Mr. Clutch out there with Maledon. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Azubuike in at the 5. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Yep, it counts.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Maledon passes to Azubuike. Here's Mr. Clutch. The three-pointers right on target. Mr. Clutch has got 59 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Baseline try. Rebound by Azubuike. Azubuike's got 6 rebounds in the game. Maledon passes to Olynyk. Suns moving the ball around. They get the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Hunter. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Now here's Maledon. He's covered by Murray. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Jefferson. Mr. Clutch, good, another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Wide open look here for Murray, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline, and it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And listen to this crowd. They are letting him hear it.
Greg, as well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays we've seen in league history.
Man, oh man, he's putting on a show. This may be the best long-range shooting display I have ever seen.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Clutch.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed.
It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Substitution on the court.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Hunter on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
That shot wide open.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think.
Connects again.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the first and third place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and third place all-time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
Passes it to Little. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Hunter, the pass to Woolridge. With the teardrop. And yes, it's good. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another bucket. Wow.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith.
Okay, yeah. I'm not saying that no more. That one was actually kind. Yeah, that one was bad.
But the thing is that they never believe you if you don't stay on, you know.
For real.
Like, they're not gonna believe you. They'll always think you're lying. I'm just saying on my dead bucket, bro.
Oh my dead bucket. Oh my dead bucket is actually crazy.
Oh no, I wasn't finished, right?
Look at my receipt.
Who gon' save me now? I done found a reason. I made meaning of this grace I found. Got up off the ground. This Ellis for the learning. Nothing urgent. I resurfaced. It's a sermon. I ain't burden bound. I got purpose. I ain't perfect, but I'm certain, right? I can't turn in spite. Emerging from this burning light. What I've earned is mine. I ran him at my furthest line. The hands are turning time. My earnings trying to search and find. Tunnel vision blinded by the mission I reside in. Spot a goal and dive in. I'm out for growth and guidance. 5 aside, we out for battle. This is do or die. who gon' rise from under tides and keep their eyes above it. Strength in numbers, winning ain't a place for comfort. Run a race or suffer, best to know your days are numbered. We triumphant, you best be taking cover. I was smothered, but I hit that shot before the buzzer. I feel like dollar, 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. I'm my new hero, trust me, you don't want no problems, man. I feel like dollar, 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. I'm my new hero, trust me, you don't want no problems, man. Ready, set, go, indebted, full-fledged, I'm bringing it.
And kind of like...
There's so much to do in my career in NBA 2K24, and thankfully, 2K TV is here to break it all down. For example, you can earn additional ability levels through badge perks and performance multipliers.
Badge perks can be found in the My Career badge menu to the right of the S tier. The menu breaks down the types of benefit you'll get and shows you how to unlock each perk.
Yeah, it's worth checking out to see how you might earn badge level progression faster with Overdrive, or slow down
Bro, Madeline, bro.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Phoenix Suns here at Footprint Center. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our
Oh gosh, he got polka dots everywhere. Cap! Bro, shut up, we're alive! Jesus Christ.
Here are the starters for Utah. Collins and Kessler playing up front. Colin Sexton out there with George. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. And for Phoenix, all the stars on the floor for the Suns. Booker and Beal, the backcourt, and KD up front. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the 3, the small forward. Sexton finds George. Well, now that we're into the thick of things here this season, Grant, we start to get a clear picture of how these teams are going to look this season.
Yeah, B.A., this is where it really all starts to come into focus. Off-season trades have either paid off or fizzled, and squads have had time to bond and really get stronger.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
George against Booker. George scanning the floor. Now Markkanen coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Grant, usually the Suns rack up lots of assists. They're a team that values ball movement.
Oh, B.A., that's how you create quality looks. By snapping the ball around, it also tells you something about how selfless these guys are.
And the first one at the line is good.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
The fadeaway. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge him.
To the left side wing. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. It's good. Markkanen's gotten his second bucket.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3. Exactly what they're looking for.
George outside. Pass to Sexton. Kessler with it. And here's Sexton. In his last outing, he had 11 points.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
It's deflected.
I think this is the next step for Markkanen, right? The ability to improve your defense and become a real factor. Send it back.
Kessler with it. Oh, it's stolen. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
The Suns making a switch here. Little's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Nasir.
Utah trailing here. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And as we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power rankings. Taking a look at Golden State. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at the Suns, they haven't looked like themselves lately. They're in a rut and are desperately trying to get out. Wanting to get back to the team they were.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Josh Christopher is out there with George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. George, good. And it's the Suns with the ball. The last time they came together was in Salt Lake City, where they fell to the Jazz.
Yeah, last time against this team, they couldn't stay out of foul trouble, and that really hampered them.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening.
Now here's Markkanen. That shot off. Booker with the defensive effort. Outside Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Contesting Kevin Durant's shot is so hard because his release point is so high.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Pulls up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Mr. Clutch has got 15 points. The Jazz shooting a solid 47%. Booker with it. Guarded now by George. It's an even 3-on-3 break from 7 feet away. And the play by Beal as he finishes it off for 2. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Mr. Clutch can't hit. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Markkanen. The rebound by Stewart.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Sinks it from distance. He's got 18.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Pass to Markkanen. And the Suns pushing it up now.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Hawks was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And Utah calls time here. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Now here's George. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. And up the floor again for the Suns, running the court. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that three-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on two things: three-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated, but here's what I know, D.A. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place.
Phoenix with the ball. Huge run right now for him, going 19-2. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Mr. Clutch has got 26 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And it's Phoenix with another.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Utah calls time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Clarkson's checked in for George.